Quick video. I'm just gonna start making quick videos instead of putting so much effort and thought into the big videos and how I can make them awesome. Who cares, right? Every time I have an epiphany or a moment, I'm just gonna share it with you guys. So we're sitting here and we're talking about how the fearful brain tries to overanalyze and make sense out of a situation. So for people like us to have heart anxiety, we can feel our heart and then our brains start trying to interpret what that could mean. Well, maybe it's this. Well, maybe it's this. That feeling could mean this. That could mean this. This could mean this. And then we start making up these scenarios in our head that are so ridiculous, but because we're doing it, we're like believing them, right? So I just had this realization sitting here because I'm looking at my armpit, which I know is where lymph nodes are, and I see a zit, and my brain goes, oh my god, that zit means that your lymph nodes are swollen, they're infected, and that's why you're getting zits there, because the infection in your lymph nodes are turning into acne. 1 second. It's not good. That's the stupidest fucking thing in the world I've ever heard, okay? And if it wasn't so stupid, it wouldn't have made me have this epiphany and realize what I have to share with you, which is that that's how stupid the anxious mind is. Like, yeah, okay, that's what the zit on my armpit means. That I have fucking cancer. Anyways, so basically, also then, thinking about that, I go, well, the reason why I think it's so hard when you have health anxiety and why lots of us gravitate towards the heart is because the anxious mind with health anxiety can make anything into something, as I just told you. But with the heart, you can feel it. And it's physically there and you can feel it. So although I can't physically see the fake cancer I'm telling myself I have in my armpit or whatever, right? I can't see it, so I eventually have to go, okay, you're just lying to me, you're being ridiculous, and then I get over it. But with the heart, the heart doesn't stop beating. Each beat you feel, and so it's like you don't have time to go, wow, you're being irrational, because it's so believable and your heart feels so weird once you're in that state of mind where you're like, oh, this doesn't feel right, this is scary. And then we were sitting up there and I was crying and he told me, what did you say? You're like, I was like, I don't know why I'm having a setback right now. I've been doing so good for a week. I haven't thought about anything. I haven't felt like I felt my heart beat the same way this last week, but I haven't felt any issues of it. So then today I'm like, why is something happening again? Why is something wrong with my heart all of a sudden? And he said, it's because you're scared. So that made me realize, like, when we're scared and fearful, anything that we're used to becomes a threat. Anything becomes all of a sudden not the norm, even though it's been like that every day.
And you get stuck in a place of feeling good. And then you trick yourself as if you don't have a problem anymore because you feel so good for a couple of days. But you actually still have it in the back of your mind that you're fearful, and then just pushing it off, suppressing it, and then all of a sudden, boom.
And it takes like one trigger. You. Yeah. And it's because you let your guard down. When you feel good, hey, enough. No, I don't. What was I saying? One trigger. It takes one trigger, while your guard was down, because when you feel good, your guard's down. So as soon as your guard comes down, you're not aware of it because you're feeling so good, and then that's what happens, right? And then your guard goes down, you are easily more triggered, and then you get triggered and you're like, what happened? What just happened? Well, you were feeling so good, you weren't staying on top of yourself in the sense of, hey, Ashlyn, let's just feel the heart right now. Not because something's wrong, but because in case we get triggered, we gotta remember that we're feeling okay and we're feeling what we're feeling, and so that like when I'm triggered and then I'm stressed and fearful, I don't start feeling my heart then in that stressful mindset going, yeah, this is a threat. But what?
It's like we said that last video we did together. You got to be honest with yourself. You got to if you go with your intuition when you know you're feeling, even if you have a little trigger in your mind throughout the day, you got to address it right then and there. Otherwise, it's suppressed.
Yeah, like his favorite thing to always say to me is speak your thoughts out. Like, who cares? Like, as soon as you start noticing in your mind that your brain's going, even slowly, a couple thoughts here and there, speak them out, because over the last 4 days I've had that happen, and each day it got faster, more thoughts, and then to the point where today it's just your brain attacks you and you have a mental breakdown.
And she means speak them out, like, doesn't need to be to someone, just out loud. Talk
To
to
yourself, yeah, talk to
yourself.
yourself, write them down, like put them, put them in their place, like, hey, I see you, you're a fearful thought, what are you scared about? And when it goes, well, this is this, oh my god, this, you were gonna die, we're gonna die, be like, how the fuck are we gonna die? And like, try to get your mind and your anxiety that's lying to you to tell you the truth, to tell you something that makes sense. Because if you speak out your thoughts, you'll notice that 99.999% of the time, every thought that your anxiety is lying to you about is completely irrational and makes no sense. And when you say it out loud or you write it down, you'll notice that. You'll be like, why am I letting myself even freak out about this? This is ridiculous. But anyways, I want to make a short video. That's all. Hope you took something from that. Love you guys.